All right, federal regulations require that the automotive industry tested their vehicles, and those standards are designed to make our cars safer for us and for our kids. The tests often feature crash test dummies.
Yes, they do, and Fox 13's Dr. Joe shows us how those tests are evolving into something a little more lifelike.
A quick glance at this passenger will likely trigger a double take. His name is the Patient, and he's a synthetic human made by SynDaver in Tampa.
This is our high-end hospital model. So this model actually has onboard physiology that controls the heart waveform, blood pressure, blood flow, depth of respiration. It blinks. It's got pupils. And it can go through the stages of shock.
But the Patient is by no means an ordinary dummy. CEO Christopher Sakalas says, layer by layer, it's scientifically crafted to resemble humans, containing muscles, organs, blood vessels, and nerves.
The tissue is very fragile. It's just as fragile as live human tissue. The joints will dislocate, the bones will break, the soft tissue will not. It won't bruise, but it gets injured by blunt force trauma.
While SynDaver humanoids like this amputee have been used for medical training across the world, their susceptibility to trauma is attracting a different kind of client, the automotive industry.
I needed to create a body that would match the appropriate weight and structure and still have a beating heart and respiration, so they could track that from the outside to see how well the vibrations affected the heart rate and respiration.
Using in-house artists and equipment like 3D printers, team leader Harry Olson says it took 4 months to create a beating 4-chambered heart. Traditional crash test dummies are made of plastic and silicone with sensors embedded to detect injuries. Direct effects on the SynDaver heart can be measured using a radar beam positioned behind the seat of a car.
Because it is mainly water, fiber, and salt, just like we are, it captures the metrics of actual tissue much better than anything that's of steel and plastic.
Sakalas believes more automakers will adopt the new technology, a technology with limitless possibilities for animal research.
We're designing horse models, cat models, rabbit models, and we think that's going to be a significant growth area.
Growth that came slowly at first when approaching universities and companies.
When I first started out, I couldn't attract the attention of these people. They all thought I was crazy.
Now he's enjoying a sense of vindication as his quest to perfect his model continues.
We're trying to replicate anatomy, and that's a process that won't ever be finished until I could make a carbon copy of you. That's 1,000 years away.
For the Fox Medical Team, I'm Dr. Joette Giovinco.
Pretty something. Well, SynDaver now makes simulators to order based on their clients' needs, and they range in price from $40,000 to $160,000. The company is currently working on a new line of 3D printers and eventually hopes to enter into the medical device industry.